My Uncle Steve Harrison, I got two uncles, Steve and Terry, and they both are fabulous musicians. Absolutely awesome. My Uncle Steve plays banjo. Uncle Terry plays banjo and guitar and like uilleann pipes and like four other things. I don't even know what he plays. He plays a million, whatever instrument he wants, basically. And I guess I should say too, so my dad and my uncles only started out collecting music because their dad died when they were, I think, 20 or so, or maybe young, in their teens, and he had taught them to play the fiddle before he died, but then they wanted to learn tunes, and they were just trying to learn tunes. They wanted to seek out anybody who could teach them more tunes than they already knew. So they started traveling around, and they would tape them to learn the tunes. It wasn't any big idea. It was like they just personally wanted to learn tunes, and so they started traveling around and looking for people, and they just kind of roll into a town and go to the gas station or police station or find somebody who knew everybody in town and try to ask them if they knew anybody who played the fiddle or the banjo or any kind of old-timey music or whatever. And so anyway, they went into this gas station one time, and there was a couple of old guys sitting there. So this is my Uncle Steve who went in and asked them, do you guys know anybody who plays the fiddle, plays any kind of old-time music? And my Uncle Steve is a good talker. He can get people going and get them to kind of loosen up and everything. And so they were like, well, no. I think, doesn't so-and-so? Oh, no, he died. Okay, no. Well, what about, no, he's dead too. And so they kind of thought, and no, sorry, we can't help you. No, we don't know anybody. And so he's just about to walk out the door. He was walking out the door of the gas station, and over his shoulder, he heard one say to the other, he's like, well, wait a minute, Otis. Don't you play the fiddle? My uncle stopped and he turned around, and the guy was like, well, yeah. Like real sheepish, like didn't want to, for whatever reason, was just kind of like, well, I haven't played in a while. I don't know. I don't know if I still can. So my Uncle Steve got this old guy in his car, took him to his house, got his fiddle, brought it back to the gas station, because the other guy was like, well, I want to hear this. You better bring it back. And so in the recording, you can hear the old-time gas station, like used to be a bell that if you rolled over, the tire rolled or whatever, you can hear all that. And so, anyway, that was Otis Reynolds, who the old guy was named Otis Reynolds, and this is one of his tunes, and it's called Dry and Dusty.